Hi, let's build a learning management system using Django and React. Throughout this comprehensive journey, you will learn to unleash the full potential of Django and React, two of the most influential technologies in modern web development. In this course, you'll discover how to utilize Django's robust back-end capabilities alongside React's dynamic front-end framework to construct a secure, scalable, and user-friendly learning management system. From user authentication to course management, you'll master the essentials needed to create a powerful back-end infrastructure with Django. Simultaneously, you will delve into React, the dynamic JavaScript library, to craft a responsive and interactive front-end interface for both learners and instructors. This course is ideal for aspiring web developers looking to expand their skill sets, or professionals aiming to venture into the field of educational technology, or even educators interested in creating their own online courses and entrepreneurs seeking to launch their own e-learning platform. By the end of this course, you will have the knowledge and confidence to design, develop, and deploy your own fully functional LMS equipped with essential features for a seamless learning experience. Join us on this exciting journey as we transform your vision of building a cutting-edge LMS into reality. Check out the next video for the full project demo. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Hi, this is Destiny from Desphixs, and welcome back to the video where I will show a complete demo of the projects that we will be building in this course. So hopefully you already know that we'll be building a fully functional learning management system from scratch using Django and React. But it makes sense to actually see what we will be building in this course so that you have a better understanding of everything that we will be implementing, whether the course is a good fit for you, whether you actually want the features that we will be implementing or not, and pretty much analyze and make your own decisions. So that is what we'll be doing. Hopefully you will enjoy the video and learn something new. So let's get started. So we have two sections in the course. The first section of the application will be the APIs, and the other section will be where we consume the APIs using a front-end library called React. So from over here, you could see the API, LMS backend APIs, and we're actually displaying the API with this nice looking user interface from Swagger, which I will show you guys how to implement. And you can see that we have quite a lot of APIs here, ranging from the cart session to the course session. And you can also see the sub APIs that we have in here, like the API that helps us to create a new cart, or to get the cart items, or to also delete an item from a cart, or to even list a cart item if a user is logged in or not logged in, and to also get the statistics of a particular cart for a student. Then for the course section, you can see that we have other APIs here, like the course categories, the course detail, the course list, and also the course search. And you can see we also have the order, and we have the order checkout, the coupon apply for the order, and also the creation of an order over here. And also we have another API for payment, which will help us make Stripe payment, show the payment success, and also for PayPal payment. But for PayPal payment, it actually was a little bit different. So we had to go another route, and therefore the API was not registered over here. But don't worry, I will show you guys how to do that still. And also we have the student API, and this one is quite long. You could go through this one after the other. You can see that the students can mark course as completed, and also the student course detail, the student course list, their note detail, like a notepad. And also they can create a new note, they can delete their notes, they can also update their notes, and they can list their notes. And also you can see question answer create, which means a user can ask a new question in a particular course and get response from other users or students, and also from the instructor of the course. You can also see the course or the student question answer detail, where instructor and students can engage in a conversation, something like a group chat. Don't worry, I'll show you the demo of all this when we get to the front end. And also you can see an API that allows the users, both instructor and teachers, both instructor and students, send messages. You can see. And also we have the quiz API. We also have the rate course. We have the review detail, and you can see we can update a review also by a student. and also patch a review. And this is the student summary. It's pretty much an API that lists the total completed courses, the total achieved certificates, the total courses that the user have enrolled in and how much they have spent, and things like that. And finally, we have the student wish list. So all this over here are pretty much everything that a student will be needing for a conducive learning environment on the platform. Then coming over to the teacher, we have a lot over here. We can list the teacher's earning by month, which means we can show their earning from January to December. Then in January, we show that they earned $200. In February, we show that they earned $192. In March, we show that they earned $261, and so on. And after that, you can see that we have another API that lists the best course selling, or the best selling course rather, for a particular teacher. We also have another one where the teacher can view the detail of a coupon and also delete a coupon and also update a coupon. And they could also create a coupon and list a coupon. So I'll be showing you guys how to build the coupon feature from scratch. We did not use any third-party application. I'll show you guys how to write the code for a coupon system from scratch all the way to the end. And also you can see we have another API here that allows a user create a course, delete a course, update a course, or even view the detail of a course. Okay. And also there is this other one that allows the teacher to delete variants or even create variants and, perform operations with variants. And I want you to think of variants as sections and lesson. So in a particular course, there might be like 13 sections, and each sections have their own sub lessons. So section 1 might have like 3 lessons and 4 lessons, just like Udemy. Hopefully you get the idea. And we also have another API over here that allows teacher manage their notification, detail, update, delete, and list notification. Pretty much a crude operation for notifications. And this is also the teacher section of the question and answer, where they can hop into any question from that the students have asked. They could also search for a question. They could perform operations, but I don't think they will be able to delete a question. If that is a feature that you want to implement, don't worry, I still showed how to perform that operation. And if you need that feature, you could go ahead and activate it. Finally, we have the reviews list. So a teacher can actually respond to reviews, list reviews. And I believe those are the two things that we have, and also show a review detail. Then we have the student lists, where the teacher can see all the students that have previously enrolled in their courses. And finally, the teacher summary, where we display the total revenue that they have gotten, the total courses, the total students, the monthly earning, and pretty much informations like that. Then coming over to the authentication side of the application, which is one of the most interesting, we have an API to help users change their password. So in case a user is logged in and they want to change their password, not forgot password, they could go ahead and pretty much change their password. A user can also, this one over here is password change, because when a user clicks on the forgot password, we actually send an email to them to verify if that email was what they used in creating an account. The API is this one down here. And if they can verify the email and token and everything correctly, then we push them back to this API where they can now select a new password. So this one is forgot password. This one is change password. We have the two password functionalities in the application. And we also have the user profile. When this API is called, it will fetch all the profile information of a particular user, so as updates the profile information of a user. Then we have the register, we have the token, which can also be the login, and we have the token refresh, which is pretty much the API that when a JWT token is provided to it, we will refresh the token. Don't worry, I explained all this in depthly so you will better understand what they do when we get started with the course. All right. If you have the API, you can also still go through all the models and see the fields that we created and, pretty much things like that. So as you can see, we have a couple of models here to actually make the application well detailed, well in-depth and comprehensive. So that is it for the API. I know I have talked about the API for about 10 minutes now, but it actually took us a lot of hours to complete everything over here. So it took over 50 lessons to complete everything in the API, but I've just summarized it in 10 minutes. Don't worry, we will in-depthly explain what each and every one of these does and how to build them when we get started with the course. That is pretty much it for the API. Now let's hop over to the front end. For the front-end section of the course, this is running on the React development server. And you can see from the go, we have our nice looking navbar over here with the contact us page, about us, the instructor, where the instructor can have all this information like the dashboard, my courses, create course reviews. So also for the students, dashboard, my course, wish list, question, answer, profile settings. Then we can also search for a course. We can log in, register, or also see the items that are in our cart. And I also went a step further to build a basic, nice looking interface that students will get when they land on our website trying to purchase a course. You can go ahead and tweak this. I believe you should have the code. Go ahead and edit it whichever way you like, and add your own changes. Now, if you scroll a little bit to the bottom, you will see that we have the most popular courses section. Now, this one over here is the section that pretty much displays all the popular courses that we have. As you can see, we have a couple of courses here: Node.js tutorial, how to create a website using react.js, the Python course, JavaScript, modern JavaScript. And as you can see, I actually cut this title over here. So it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want to show all the title, that's totally fine. If you still want to cut the title and add 3 dots indicating that there are still some things over there, that is still pretty fine and okay. So it's up to you how you want to perform these operations. Now down here, you can also see the instructor of the course by Desphixs. As you can see, Desphixs created all those courses here. And you can also see the students that have enrolled in these courses: 0 students, 1 student, 1 student, 0 students. All right. And you can also see the rating that we have over here. As you can see, this course now clearly has only 1 reviews with 4 rating. This one too has 1 reviews with 5 rating and 1 reviews 4 rating, and so on. Hopefully you get the idea. And we can also list our prices for the courses, so the students know how much each and every one of the courses would cost to get enrolled in them. Then we have a very nice looking pagination over here. When you click on this, it paginates over to the next section of the courses. As you can see, we are showing only 4 courses on a row. You can actually still make this to show 8, 16, or how many courses you want, okay? And the previous and next button still works. If you click on this, it goes to the next, and all this happens dynamically. I will show you guys how to build all this from scratch. And you can also keep scrolling down to see other courses like the trending today and pretty much every other information for the courses. And also we have this, become an instructor today, and every other thing for the website. So we have a nice looking landing page here. The next thing will be to see how the course details work. So when you click on one of the courses, you can actually open up the course detail and then read the full title: Node.js tutorial for beginners and professionals. As you can see, its category here is cybersecurity, which is quite weird. So I was supposed to change this to like web development or something, but I just left it as cybersecurity. Then you can see we have a short description over here. It's a dummy description, so please don't read much meaning into it. And you can see that we have the full description showing up down here. And all this were done using CK editor by the instructor. So CK editor in React, I'll show you guys how to implement that so that you can actually add things like heading, bullets, underline, italize, bold, and pretty much create a nice looking course description. If you come over here, you will see the rating still shows up here. You will also see that we have the total enrolled, which is 1. You also see that we have the course type, which is for advanced, the date that the course was created, and its language. Then if you get down here, you can see the curriculum, which is one of the most interesting one that we have over here. If you're going through this, you will see that we have 4 sections. Section 1 is Introduction to JavaScript. Section 2 is JavaScript beginning. Section 3 is variable and constant, and so on. Now, when you click on this, you can see that it opens up its sub courses, and you can clearly see that it calculates the minutes over here. So all this happens dynamically. An instructor does not have to manually type in how many minutes lesson is. As soon as they upload the video, we automatically use Python and Django to calculate what the length of the video is, its minutes and second, and we append it to the particular video that will be shown over here in the front end. Then you can see the introduction, installing development software, Hello World projects from GitHub, our sample website. And as you can see also, when the instructor was creating this, they made this one the first one and the third one to be free preview, which means when you click on this now, you see, you can start watching the course, and all this happens from one page and in the modal. So you can also watch the course hold on. So you can watch the course and everything about the course. You can see the lesson title show up over here. You can still navigate to another one. But as you can see, this one is locked over here because the student hasn't enrolled yet. When the student enrolls, all the course becomes automatically open and available for them. Now for the third one, if you click on this, can you see? It shows the lesson title over here, and all this are working perfectly well. So I'll show you guys how to display multiple videos using just one modal from one page. So you don't have to let your students navigate to different pages to watch different tutorials, which is very, very user-friendly, and it's something that I see a lot of modern learning management system out there are now adopting to. Then you can see the second lecture here. We have two, introduction and adding JavaScript code. But as you can see, the instructor clearly did not make this free preview, so we can't watch that. And also over here, so nice, they made this one to be free preview. You can also watch this, you see, and this are everything that we have, and so on. So hopefully you get the idea and you get the gist of how this works. All this are being created by an instructor from their instructor dashboard. Okay. Then if you come over here also, you get the instructor page, or pretty much the instructor tab, where you show the name of the instructor, their bio, which is web and mobile app developer. And also you can show their, social icons and about the instructor and, things like that. And also if you scroll down, before I forget, you can also see this nice related courses that still shows up over here. So courses that are related to this Node.js here. And finally, reviews. So our students review, then you can see this student has made this course is indeed amazing from their dashboard. So when a student enrolls to a course, we automatically give them a free dashboard where they can perform things like add notes, create reviews, watch course, mark course as completed. Don't worry, we'll soon get to that in a bit. So as you can see, that is everything that we have right now. If you get to this section, you can see that we have the course intro video, which is if an intro video was uploaded, you see an intro show up over here. You can also see the course thumbnail, so the course price. You can either add to cart or immediately enroll now. So if I want to start off by adding to cart, you click on this. But before we add to cart, this is the lectures, 30 lectures, skill beginner, language, English. It was published. And this is the certificate. All right. So this is pretty much like course stats and things that it includes. If you don't want this in your platform, you can still get rid of this. Okay. Now you can add to cart from here. And as you can see, immediately it shows added to cart, and our cart number increased to 1 without even reloading the page. All this happens asynchronously and in real time. So now we have 1 item in our cart. Let's say we want to add more items to our cart before checking out. We could pretty much hop back to the home page, and now we have Node.js in our cart, right? Okay, let's say I also want to add this. You click, can you see? Added to cart, and this becomes checked. And now our cart is showing 2 items. You can also add another one. See, 3 items, and it shows checked. As simple as that. But before I go ahead and work with the cart, let me remove everything that I have in the cart right now. See, it shows nothing in carts, which means we can delete things in carts. Let me create a new account so you guys see how this works. So I'll start off by setting up an account. You can put in the full name, the email, the password, and the confirm password. I will fill this in using an extension from Mozilla Firefox and also Chrome that is called Fake Filler. I will highly advise that you get this extension for the course because we used it in a whole lot of places and a lot of time in this course. So please make sure to download this extension when we get started. And now this is the name of the student. This is their email. And also this is their password. And this is their confirm password. All right. So now that we have all of this, let's go ahead and hit the sign up button. You see, it shows processing. And after some time, it will go ahead and create an account for this particular user. There you go. Can you see? Signed up successfully. So it shows processing and it took some time. It's created an account, created profiles, partitioned a student dashboard, created all that cool information for them then it's redirected us back to the home page and automatically gets us logged in, and it shows login successful. So the automatic login is something that you can easily disable with just one line of code. Just one line of code is what I used to automatically log in the user. If you want, or if you don't want the users to automatically get logged in as soon as they create an account, if you want them to firstly, create an account, then redirect them to the login page so they can use the credentials that they just used to set up an account to log in, that is still totally up to you. But I prefer doing it this way because, it seems to be quite easy and fast for a user to perform this kind of operations. So now I will try adding some items to my cart again. As you can see now, I have this. I will add it to my cart. Also for the how to create a website using, I will add that to my cart also. And as you can see, that's nice little spinning animation that shows up before adding to cart. Really cool. So now I have 3 items in my cart. All I need to do now is open up my cart page and check out. So now I will open up my cart page. And as you can see, we have 3 items in the cart. Hopefully when I did open up my cart the last time, you got a glimpse of what the cart page looks like. We could display the image of the item in the cart, the title, its price, and one single button to remove items. So as soon as we click on this to delete a cart item, you can see it says item deleted, and the item is now gone from the database. And we also updated the accounts over here and also over here. That is really cool. Now you can see the totals here show up in real time. As soon as you remove this, can you see the totals being recalculated automatically? And that is really, really amazing. Just so you know, the tax also works perfectly well, but I set my country tax to be 0. Now you can go ahead and set up different countries and also add their different tax rates. And when it automatically detects what the country is, it will calculate the tax automatically also. Now you could go ahead and fill in your informations over here. So I'll fill in my name and also the email address and also the country. Okay, let me say I want to put in Nigeria over there, and then we can proceed to checkout. Then as soon as you click proceed to checkout, can you see it's now created an order for us in the admin, and it's redirected us back to this page that says checkout. But seems this page isn't showing up over here. Let me quickly hop back to the code and open up the checkout page. You can see this is the checkout page. And if you want to push it down a little bit, see the checkout over here is not clearly showing. All you have to do is create a new style tag. And when you are creating a style in react.js, you need to use double parentheses and actually braces. And what you want to pass in here is margin top. So margin. And if you're working with normal CSS, you have to add dash top. But in React.js, it works with camel case formatting. So it's margin with lowercase, then the top, the T starts with an uppercase, and the OP will be lowercase. Then you pretty much want to add how many percent you want to bring this down. So for now, I will say 50 and save my application. And now, see, this is now down. Really cool, really simple. So it says we should review the courses before payment. Then you can also see the course over here that we'll be making payment for, our personal details, our bio data. You can also edit your cart in case you had a change of mind. And now over here to the coolest one is to apply a coupon. And I'll try applying the coupon called code 1. So code 1, and then I will apply. I don't know if I already have this coupon created in my admin. If this doesn't work, then I'll have to check that out. So as soon as I hit apply, can you see it shows coupon does not exist? Really nice. If a coupon doesn't exist, it doesn't go ahead and apply a coupon that doesn't exist. It checks for all these informations, like if the coupon has already been used, if the coupon doesn't exist, or if the coupon was just used once, or if the coupon has even been disabled, and things like that. So all I need to do now to check if this coupon exists is to open up my admin page and look for the coupon section. And if the coupon doesn't exist, I need to create a new coupon from the admin, or maybe from my instructor dashboard that students can use when trying to check out for a course. So I'm hopping back to my admin section, and I want to come over to the coupon section. You can also get a glimpse of how the admin section looks from here. You see, really robust. Okay, there you go. Now we don't have any coupon. So let me, for now, create a coupon from here. The teacher that owns this coupon is Destiny. And the code for this coupon is code 1. And the discount, let's say I want to give 10% discount and save this. So now when we get back here and try applying this coupon and hit apply, all right, it says coupon doesn't exist. Let me reload this page for now and say code 1 and we apply. Now, can you see coupon activated? And it says a new coupon has been activated. That is nice. And now can you see that it shows the discount? So it gave us 3% off from $3 off from $30 that it was initially. And 10% of $30, as you can see, is $3. So that's working perfectly well. If you try applying this coupon again, you can now see it says coupon doesn't exist. Okay. It seems I did not actually change the error code over there. It's supposed to say coupon already applied, but don't worry, we'll sort that out. Okay. Now we have two payment methods over here, the Stripe and PayPal. So when we are ready to make payments, we can either go with PayPal or Stripe. Let me try out with PayPal firstly, and this will get reloaded. I will have to put in my wallet informations, and as you can see, it's fetched that amount, which is $27 over here. I will complete this purchase. All right, so as you can see, for some reasons, it says payments failed. And this is the page that we have over here for it to actually display if the payment went through or if it didn't. And as you can see, when it says when the payment does not go through, this is what we get. So right now, I actually had to turn something off so that the payment wouldn't go through. And so we'll get this page and you see how it looks. Now let me go ahead and turn that off so we then make the payment and it goes through. So now I have gotten back to the checkout page again. And remember, I'd say that I had to turn something off so that the payment will actually fail on purpose. So you see how the page looks when the payment gets cancelled or didn't go through. So now I will try paying again so that the payment goes through and you see how it all works. Now I will complete purchase and we should wait for this. See, it says processing payment. And you give this some time, it should process the payment, and then you see enrollment successful. So hey there, you enrolled in the two courses, or your enrollment in the two courses was successful. Visit these pages to view the course now. That is all good. That is all nice. The payments went through now. And if we are to come over to our back end cart order over here, cart order, you can see $27 paid by this person over here on this particular date. That is all good. Now I believe we are done with this. We can now start working with the student dashboard. So for the student dashboard, you click on this and you come over to dashboard. So as soon as you land on this page, you can see the students' courses, completed lessons, and certificates. I had to quickly enroll in one more course so that I can show you guys how everything over here works. So you can also go ahead and search for course, and as you can see, when you start searching, it immediately filters the course based on whatever you've passed in here. And let's say I want to search for Python. Can you see it filters that? Then now you can see total courses, completed lessons, 0 certificates. You can search for courses. You can see all the courses that have been enrolled. And it's the same thing as this my courses page over here too. You can see all this. And if you haven't started the course, if your progress is 0%, it tells you to start the course. So let's say I want to start this one. And there you go. See, all the course lectures has now been unlocked. So you can start watching. You can start, watch the first one. And if everything goes well, you can mark that as completed. And as you can see, automatically you've completed 9% of the course. And that gets checked. All this happening from one page. You can as well mark all the other courses here as completed. Can you see? You've completed 36% of the course. Now, when you get back here, you can see your progress still gets recorded here. It says continue instead of start, but for the one that you haven't started, it says start. So you can still continue and all your progress are still there. If in case you haven't, or you don't understand something in the course and you want to go back, you can still uncheck it. And as you can see, it goes back to the way it was. So that is it for the course. You can watch courses from this page. You can also take notes. So you can add a new notes. You can say, lesson 2, how to run server. Then let's say I want to save the notes. And after saving the notes, can you see the notes show up over here? You can also go ahead and edit these notes. So let me edit updated and I save notes. Can you see notes updated? You can also delete the notes. See, deleted and it's gone. Then for discussions, no questions have been asked yet. You could go ahead and strike up a conversation. So let's say you want to ask a question and you say something like, server not running, and you want to ask a question. You say, hey, teacher, my server is not running. How do I spin it up? But let me stop at the side, and you hit post question. Can you see your question now show up over here? So if for any reason you want to keep conversing there, you could join conversation and, hey teacher, my server is not running. You can still send another message. Please help me out. Please help me out, and post. See, your chat gets posted over here without the page even reloading, and everything is working in real time. That is real cool. And you can also leave a review. So after taking a course, you can then leave a review and say, this course is really nice. Then post your review. And now the review gets created. And as you can see, this automatically changed to update review. So if for any reason now you get back to the server or the admin and you're coming over to the review, can you see there is a new review that says this course is really nice. All right, that is pretty much it for the courses. As you can see, we have all this. I explained this in less than 5 minutes, but it took a lot of time to build all this out and to explain it so you better understand how all this works, how searching of questions, joining conversation, asking new questions, saving notes, updating notes, and performing all these operations from one page, how it all works. So when all that are done, we also have the really nice wish list page over here. For now, it shows that wish list is empty. You could go ahead and add a new item to the wish list from the home page. So when you scroll down, you can add to wish list. See, I have now added this to wish list, and you can see the toast shows added to wish list. So now getting back to my wish list, see, I now have 2 items here. If you want, you could delete this from wish list, and as you can see, it's gone. If you want, you could go ahead and view the course and maybe add to carts for purchase or something. So that's it for the wish list. Now you can also edit your profile. About me, a learner, and you can also put in your country, United States, or you could even put your country, India. Then you could update this. Profile updated successfully. That is nice. You can also change your password from here. This is what I was trying to show you guys. So this user can now enter their old password. I really don't know what their old password was when we created an account. So let me just fill this in like that. And let's say their new password should be testing321. And also to confirm their new password, testing321, and then save password. See, password changed successfully. That is working well. So that is pretty much it for the student's dashboard. I believe we have everything that a student needs for learning. Now, let me log into my instructor dashboard. So I'm going to log into my account, desphixs@gmail.com, and my password, testing321. And I will sign in, and I want to come over to the instructor dashboard. From here, you can see that we have 8 total courses, 2 total students, and we have made a revenue of 136 USD. Then you can start searching for courses just like we do for the students. See, when you start searching Node, it shows up all the courses, see, Node. And in case you don't want to search for this, you can search for WordPress, or let's say Gatsby, and can you see that is still working perfectly well. So you can also edit your course. You can delete your course. You can still view the course from here. That is working all nice. And you can also see the course title, the duration, the language, the price, how many students have enrolled, the level, the status, the dates created, and all that cool informations. Still the same thing happens from over here in the courses. Exactly the same thing. All right, don't worry, we'll still get to editing, deleting, and viewing the course. Then, okay, before I get to creating of course, let me show you guys the review. So you can also sort reviews by course. So if you start searching for Node, then you see it only sorts for all the reviews that has the Node.js course in it. And when you go back, see, it fetches all the review. When you search for Python, can you see? It sorts the review based on that particular course. Now you can also sort based on rating. Let's say I want to sort for only the ones that have 5-star. So as soon as I sort for 5-star, can you see it only fetches the ones that have 5-star? If I go for, what's that? Okay, this is everything, right? Let me search for 5-star and see. See, 5-star. You can also sort by date, newest to oldest. So oldest, January 25th, newest, February 28th. And you can also sort by the ones that have response or the ones that do not have response. So response added, none. But the ones that don't have response, you see. Now let me send the response for this guy. The course is really nice. Thanks a lot, buddy. And I send this. And as you can see, thanks a lot, buddy, it shows up over there. So right now, when you search for the ones that have a response, you can now see this now shows up. The ones that don't have a response, you see all of them over here. So this is a really nice feature that helps the instructors a lot to filter reviews that have response and doesn't have a response, so they know how to reply accordingly. Then we also have the coupon, which is the really nice one. You can list the coupon, you can update a coupon. So let me say this should be coupon 12, and I'm giving 25% off. And when we update, can you see code 12, discounts change to 25%. So you can add a new coupon. So let me say I want to call this one Destiny 1 and add 15%. Can you see the coupon showing up down here? You can also delete the new coupon, and all this works well. See, you can also delete the coupon. And also notifications. When there is a new order, you get the notification down here. You can mark a notification as seen, mark as seen, and as you can see, it's gone. All right, I'll show you guys how to build out all this. You can also see all your students. We have this one student and we have this other student. This one is from Nigeria. This one is from United Kingdom. Okay, so for the earning, you can see the monthly earning. You can also see the total revenue. You can also see the best-selling courses starting from 59 to 20 to 17 and so on, the ones that do not have. Then you can see the monthly tracker. For February, we have this and so on. That is really cool. Then you can also see the orders over here, which pretty much keep tracks of all the orders that the teacher has gotten for courses. Okay. Then finally the Q&A. Now this is where you can see that question that student asked. Then the teacher can now join the conversation and say something like, run the migration comments, which are py, manage py, make migrations and migrate. And the teacher can now pose this question. And can you see that is really, really nice. All right, this is showing 59 February. So 59th February, which is quite weird. Let me see how we can quickly solve this issue, so you guys can also see how that works. So I'll open up the Q&A over here, and I want to search for the date. Look at the date. Now, this is the date format. It should be 2, 3, and 4 for you to show the day, day, month, year. So when it's day, you can see that it shows it as, let me save this page so that we can see the updates. See that it shows it as 28. And also the February shows it shows the abbreviation, which will be 3 FEB. Can you see? And also the year, it shows the full year, which will be 2024. So 2, 3, and 4. Day, month, year, like that. But there's still a lot to how we formatted this, like how we use the moment package and how we passed in the dates coming from the API and all that kind of information, which I will still show you guys how they work. So with that out of the way, I believe that's pretty much it. So now you already know how the edit profile works. So Destiny Franks, let me say I want to see Destiny Franks, Jenny, and update. Can you see it updating over here immediately using the use context hook? And you can also update a new profile image. Let me quickly choose another one. Let me say this. Can you see that shows up over here? And when you update, it shows up over here. Nice. I believe you already know how the change password works. So now let's work with the creating of a new course. You can select a new course image that you will want to use. Let me select an image from, okay, let me come over to my wallpapers and choose one of this. And for the intro video, I will then choose an intro video for that. Here you go. And I'll add a title. I will say something like LMS system using Django and React. And by the way, for the course image, I think I have some course images over here. Let me go with this one. You could also, okay, let me open this up, come over to my desktop, and there you go. Then for the category, this is where I had the one single category that I was using. You can add more from the admin, okay? And for the type, language is English. Then for the description, I'm just gonna add something real quick. Let me just add this, okay? I know it's not a real description, but it's just a dummy description, so you guys see how this works. Then you can see that we have bold, we have italize, we have paragraphs, we have quotes. As you can see, we have bullets. It's CK editor from React, which is really nice, and you guys can actually use this to format the way the description of the course is. And also price, this is where we add the price from. And this is one of the really interesting parts where you can add sections. So let me say this is introduction to LMS system, learning management system. And I'll say this should be welcome lesson. Then you can select the file that you want to use for the welcome lesson. So for the welcome lesson, I'm selecting this one. There you go. And after that, you can then go ahead and create this. But let me add one more lesson so we see how this works. And I will say, what is LMS? And select another file for this that we could use. Let me select that one. And I believe everything has been pre-filled the way they should be. The next thing then is to go ahead and create the course. So I will scroll all the way to the bottom and then create course. And there you go. See, it says product created successfully. Oh, that is supposed to be course created successfully. And if you also want to change that, we will quickly change it. Let me show you how that is done. So I will quickly search for this. And over here, when you say course created successfully and also changes to the course was created successfully, then whenever a new course gets created, it will automatically say the course was created successfully. Okay. So if you're trying to create a new, okay, you see, that was actually removed. But now when you come over to my courses page, you can now see a new course showing up down here. Really cool, right? So let's try updating this course now. You can click on this update and you see it still retains all its information, like its title, its description, its type, its language, its price. And let's say I want to change the price to $30 now. And can you see it still retains all its curriculum and other information. And let me update this one and say updated. So welcome lesson updated. What is LMS version 2? Just, to tweak things up and update. And we hit create course. See, it says product updated successfully. Now, as usual, you can still change this to course updated successfully. Okay, so I believe that was pretty much it. Everything is working well. Now, if we get back here, can you now see that the price is now $30? Real cool, right? And when you scroll down, can you see welcome lesson updated? What is LMS 2 version 2? And this is now the new price. So that is pretty much it. I believe we have gone through everything. The only thing that I think we are still missing now is the feature for searching. So to search a new course, as soon as you start typing, see, it filters the course. And you see we have the course showing up down here. All right, so if you want to search for another one, let's say how to easily, can you see it showing up over here? Real nice. So we have pagination, we have search, we have add to cart, we have payments using PayPal, using Stripe, we have students dashboard, we have instructor dashboard, we have cards, we have authentication system, we have login, logout, register, we have forgot password and create password. We have a lot of cool things. We have review system, instructor and student chat system, notepad system, watching course, marking course as completed, and many more things that I can't even remember that we will be working on. Now, the last thing is the admin section. I believe that you have gotten a quick glimpse of how the admin section looks when we're coming in and going out. This is how the courses looks. So the overall admin managing everything, this is how their dashboard will be. They can actually change course to drafted, or actually disable a course, or totally delete a course. Hopefully, I didn't forget to actually show you that teachers can also still delete courses, right? So in case a teacher doesn't like this course, they could hit that button and the course gets deleted, you see? Now in the admin, it also gets deleted. Real cool. So, but I don't actually think it's nice to delete a course like that. You guys can actually remove this button for deleting the course, because when the student enrolls to the course, we promise lifetime access. So it doesn't make sense to delete the course. But I just wanted to show you guys that feature so you see how it works. And for the admin, we have courses. This is where we add the category from. Do you remember? So I can now add web development, and you can also add a slug for this and then save. Now we have 2 categories. Now this is where to add variants from. Can you see all those variants that we're adding? This is where they all get saved. But it doesn't make sense to add variants from here because it's quite confusing. So it's better you just do it from the instructor dashboard. We have carts to keep track of all the items in the cart. We have cart order. We have cart order item. We have review and rating, notification, coupon, wish list, teachers, certificate, completed lessons, country, enrolled course, notepad, question answer, and we have users and profile. There is a lot more to this. I believe you will have the source code. I'll be linking it down for you guys. You could go through all this yourself and, pretty much play around with it and get to see how everything works. That is pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and enjoyed what we'll be building. I believe that we will be able to learn a lot of things in this course, a lot of new features, a lot of new tips and tricks. And by the end of this course, you will become even a better Python, Django, JavaScript, and React developer. So that's it. I hope to see you in the next video. What are you waiting for? Let's get started in the course. You could use the link in the description below, or pretty much click on the enroll button in the description, and you should actually get yourself enrolled in the course, and we'll get started. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, mad love. Peace out.